venturing a little bit further each time.
The worst thing about carbonation is it's not good for your teeth because it's acidic.
Oh,
So if you
okay.
constantly have it on your teeth, it'll
That
wear
creates
down your
problems.
enamel.
You get like Jacob.
Yeah, well, yeah, it's not that bad, but
But I mean,
yeah.
that ruined his teeth. But then nothing else. We didn't know.
Oliver, over here, please.
So, but I think he's doing better now with his teeth.
Is it
Yeah.
pain? Not so much
So you
pain?
don't have the pain.
Good.
Well, and once the
You can run that way.
put a permanent
Yeah,
stent
You
right.
can run that
And
way.
they'll be,
he'll be happier.
Yeah.
That way.
you know, like I say, yeah, that asthma, we knew nothing about asthma. Absolutely nothing. You know, when he was born, yeah, the doctors wouldn't tell us. You know, that he's got the, well, yeah, man, no, you know, and he had that asthma, and it was just kicking back.
Oh, you mean the reflux?
Reflex
Yeah.
from the
Reflex,
asthma,
yeah.
and the asthma too. And,
Yeah.
And that's what killed Esther's sister.
The asthma.
The reflex.
Oh,
man.
did she get throat cancer?
Oh, well, it tore both.
Oh, yeah.
She went in the hospital just before Christmas. She was going in for some test, and she
Mama,
talked to doctor.
he's trying to
and
call
says
you.
She knew.
Ollie.
They had set her up to the hospital and everything, and she talked to the doctor and says, "We better, do it this
Mama's
time."
trying to call you.
She knew.
Go
She
say
had
hi.
a feeling she wouldn't.
No, don't touch that. Don't touch that.
Yeah, there's not a lot they can do if your throat gets messed up.
Yeah, but Eva was a
I keep
child.
telling him, I'm like, you can
Older
run
than me,
that way,
you know,
and he just doesn't want to.
Like I'm a child older than you and them, it just went like this. Next to me, Eva older, see, Eva was guilty, and no finer man ever lived.
Oh yeah, that's not good.
I think that of him. I thought of him that way when I met him. How old? I guess maybe in the
50s?
50s. He worked
There's
at
your drink.
a hotel. He was a bit of a man.
Ollie, no, don't touch that. You might want to go reframe that.
We can open the garage and there's a couch in there.
The cats.
Couch for what?
Well, we can get them out.
They'll hide up there.
Ollie will try to get into everything in there too.
Okay.
Don't touch this. No. Come on. Do you want to sit?
Would
I
you like
can
me to
grab you
run up?
something.
But Gilbert
Yeah.
was a fine, he's still alive. He's a fine man.
Oh, I found a better chair in there.
You have soda in the fridge?
Yeah, any kind
Oh
of
no, there was also
Any kind. That's what you want?
Yeah.
Or is that right there?
That's it, right there.
You got an orange or any kind of soda?
No, I'm good here. Yeah.
Who's going after a soda?
I don't know.
Is that where Lindsay's going?
Tell her bring me something.
Yeah, I don't know why.
I don't care what it is.
Right.
As long as it ain't seltzer.
Utah. Seltzer will make you more thirsty.
I've never
Yeah.
felt it.
Any kind.
I've never
What
felt
is,
it.
Yeah.
what is
Any
the
kind, yeah.
reason about seltzer?
You don't realize how many cars
You
you
know,
have
some
to
so
move them all out.
thirsty. Some so-
It's because it's got bubbles.
I'll need.
That's
I'll
why
find
I
you
like
and
it.
Buddy's help in a little
'Cause it's
just
basically
for
water.
that a little.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, there's
I got it out of the
I
building
get
by
flavored.
myself.
There's no sugar in it.
That's light, but I
And so
can't
it's
get it
mine. The one I
across
drink is cranberry lime.
Okay.
So there's
Yeah,
no flavor,
give you a hand.
but it's basically.
I don't know if Arlette can with her
No,
back,
she
but I'll give you a hand.
Which is why I like it.
Yeah, I might get the Corvette out, then I can bring my dollies that lift up all four tires next week, and I can push the.
Yeah, we bought them four things, you just put them up
Okay.
on the wheels,
Yeah.
jack them up and just roll the car over.
Oh yeah.
You
Then
say,
we'll have it
set the
open
car
and
over
swing out.
sideways.
Well, I'll be here in the
That's
evening,
pretty good.
so I can help you if you need help.
Yeah, we bought.
Oliver, where'd you go?
He's by the trees.
We bought four of them.
We got a
so
couple boxes.
So
of
Jacob
it.
could move his car. Did you?
Yeah, I keep getting the
You
notifications
just
that they're
push it
delivered, so.
where you want it.
Oh, that's
I
good.
think
That
the
makes
last
it
one will
nice.
be here, I think on the 1st of April.
Oliver, no!
That's probably the comfort.
Yeah.
That's the big bumper.
Is that one okay for you?
Got all
Yeah, I ain't
Yeah,
supposed to drink it.
he likes to stand right in the grass and stare at it.
Grapefruit.
And most likely he
squirt.
won't
Squirt's
go
good.
into the road.
It has
He
grapefruit.
does
It's
seem
like
to
a
be pretty
Fresca
good
that's
about not doing that.
It's not.
It has
But I'm
grapefruit in it and it
not
interacts
interested.
with one of the
Well,
meds. But I don't think you're on that med anymore.
No, but one time.
Yeah, yeah.
But
Can he not have that? Do I
I
need to
don't
go
think
grab
it has
another one?
real grapefruit.
No,
They just flavoring.
Yeah,
It's
Oh,
okay.
actually it does.
it says,
I could go grab him something else.
no, this is one time ain't gonna
He
hurt
said one
me.
time not gonna hurt.
Okay.
Well, I've seen him drink it before. Once
Ollie.
he made
What'd you get?
It has less than 2%.
Oh,
What'd you get at Sam's?
Just not flavor.
But I just,
I have the receipt for you.
old military
What'd you get?
training, you
It
know.
was a lot of
I
groceries.
stocked, not so much, groceries.
But
We got
toilet
42
paper.
Groceries,
pounds
paper,
of cat litter.
towels, toilet paper.
What?
42
stocked up
by
on
cat litter there in a box.
Good,
42
good.
pounds.
Stuff that
I
it's.
want,
42 pounds of
Cat litter.
cat litter?
Yeah.
Cats.
Yeah.
Well, that's enough to last a while.
Stuff. It's like $300.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I don't need the receipt because I was able to log into the app, so I saw it. And I was like, stocked up.
Yeah, and then, when he's gonna
But
pick
yeah,
me
if all the
up,
food here, I can't eat.
Huh?
That's so much food too. But
How's your gums feel
That's
today?
what you do, Mom.
Good.
No, and you're
That's
gonna
great,
have those
son.
meals every day. But with the chickens, the rotisserie, you know, this lady at work, she takes the chicken, if she can't cook, eat it right away, she pulls all the chicken off, she puts it in a freezer bag, and puts it in the freezer.
that's what I do.
Yeah.
I
Ollie.
like to make soup. Dad loves the soup. But like I said,
You ever watch
Ollie.
the Marines?
I
Be careful
have to
around the
take
trees.
myself of him if I
They
do.
come alive.
Right.
Like I can't even wash.
Well, and that's the
clothes.
stuff that you need to tell the, tell the CNA, I want to do
At least
this,
we know
so
he's
can
not
you sit
allergic to
there
those
and,
trees.
You know, keep him company, so
Uh-huh.
I
It's
like
like
do
almost
this.
watching
Yeah.
him just like swipe
Because
the
they're there
pollen
for
into
you,
the air.
so.
Oh,
Oh, around the trees over there?
No, not that I'm aware of.
His head in.
He has extreme eczema issues. Like I have to lotion him up every day, but he doesn't have an issue with the trees.
I have my brother, my son.
Mountain up there looks good, don't it, with snow?
Ollie.
Beautiful.
That I want to straighten up.
Oliver.
Nothing
There's,
to do.
there's,
Yeah.
there's not, you know,
And she
nothing
said-
much better.
Oh, no, I don't mind at all, thanks.
So that's fine with the CNA. Don't do that with the visiting angels. They want 24-hour notice.
How you doing?
Or
That's
the
what their names are.
So if you ever don't
I'm
want
gonna
them,
keep calling them called guardian angels.
yeah, it's not the CNA. They have the visiting angels haven't started yet. They're gonna start Tuesday. But that's
We already had them.
I
no.
keep wanting to call
Yeah,
them
yeah.
the guardian angels.
That's one same thing as she'll
Right.
do the same thing as the CNAs.
Ollie, you don't need to go inside.
Chores and
Ollie, no.
Dad gets
What?
No.
or whatever. Huh?
Maze B, what?
Oh, I don't know which one.
It says Maze B herself.
Oh,
it says
always
Unless
be
you
yourself.
can be a dog rescuer.
Yeah, it's like always be yourself unless you can be a dog rescuer.
Yeah,
Then be a dog rescuer.
that's all.
So Candace works for hospice then?
Yeah. Candace works for hospice. She's a CNA. She's
Yeah.
a certified nursing assistant. Or nurse's aide. I can't remember. She's assistant.
I think it's nurse's
She
assistant.
can help me like that.
Feels good to be outside.
it's been a long time since I've just sat outside
That
like
would
this.
really just.
It's nice.
Well, and
Oliver, no.
so can the visiting
Oliver!
angels.
The cats
They
aren't
help
bugging me
you.
out here. So.
Yeah, well, that's
But they're
good.
just
That's,
gonna be
yeah,
like
that
Get
makes
out here
sense.
as long as
That makes sense, yes.
But they can help you on the platform.
Exactly.
And then they can wait outside
And
until
that's
you're
good.
done.
If he wasn't, you'd be worried
Well,
about him.
the visiting angels are gonna be Tuesday, Thursday, 1:30 to 3:30.
You need to write me a schedule.
Yeah, I still gotta do that. I was gonna go into Joann's and get a board, but I spent too much time in the thrift store. So I had to hurry up and get salads for me and Mike. Cause we have a new thrift store by Joann's.
7,700
I've
salads,
been wanting to go in there
1,900
for, since they opened. I finally made it in there. Isn't that pretty though?
I like this place the first time I ever come here.
What is it,
Oliver.
This
No.
is dark
Time
green.
I come
So-
here.
Oliver. Oliver.
He eats his mother
Hey,
busy.
do you want to go for a walk? Go for a
No,
walk?
but I'll go running with you.
Yep. It's like Jacob used to say, let me turn my shoes on. When he was a little boy.
Yeah. Oh.
Let's see, I was going to ask you to tell me a story about. I can't remember everything you told me about Granny Rose
Oh,
when she was a little girl and the kids at school told her that her grandma was her mom was her grandma,
Yeah.
right?
what they were doing, they were playing. You know, kids are playing in the street or whatever.
Yeah.
I don't remember
Throw that
exactly
away.
where they
I
were
know
playing,
how to
but
say
they
it.
were playing,
Don't take
And,
away, you read the back of it.
and she was playing with a little boy and a girl,
Yeah.
I
and
go camping, so I know how to sit.
Grandma Bergen. That was in the afternoon sometime, after school or something like that. And Grandma Bergen hollered at her. Rosie, they called her Rosie.
Yeah.
You're supposed to do
It
this.
says, come time to eat, you know. And I guess Mom turned to her friend,
Bring your feet down before
said, I have to go because Mommy said it was time to eat.
stand up.
And the boy, there was a boy and a girl, I guess, I understand it. She was playing with it. And she told it, says, I gotta go because Mommy told me it's time to eat. And the boy spoke up and says, that's not your grandma, that's not your mother, that's your grandma. And she was 11, 12 years old. Never heard a word of it before then. You know. But of course, it was the word of all the kids.
Everybody knew that.
Everybody
She
knew
did.
but her. Everybody knew but her. And the boy was there, and she said, "Grandma says it's time to eat." Mommy said it's time to eat. And the boy spoke up and says, "That's your mommy? That's not your mommy. That's your grandmother." And she said she run home, hollering, "Mommy, it's your my mom." But you know, kids, you know, that's a childish thing. You know,
Yeah.
that kid, you know, that kid didn't mean to be mean to her, but kids are kids, you know. Meanest people in the world is kids, and the best people in the world are kids.
Yeah.
So it's just one of those things. And she said, and Earl, Charles's mother, and she was the same way.
Oh, really?
Yeah, she was adopted by somebody else in the family, Reen,
Uh-huh.
and no better person ever walked the land than Reen Rose.
Oh, wow.
And they said the same thing happened to her.
Yeah.
Is she was raised. I think an uncle. I believe uncle. I met him one time. I believe it was an uncle raised her. You know, and same thing. First time we went to, after Reen heard about, you know, us taking Jacob and everything, and the first time we went to Jellicoe, we went to Toledo, and went by Reen, and I told Reen, I went up there and said, this is Jacob. First thing she said, Arthur, you tell that boy. I says, Reen, it's in the process. It's going on now. We talk to the people how to do it, less stress for him and everything. She says, okay. I seen her a few months later, and she asked me, you told that boy yet? I said, we're working on it. He's been told just a little bit, but we're taking it easy. And she said, okay.
Wow. And who is she to Charles?
Charles's mother.
His mother. Okay.
His mother, yeah. And of course, Irene is her name, of course, but everybody called her Irene.
Right.
But the people,
Is it still going?
Yeah, but I think you'll get better audio and move it closer.
Yeah.
but the people, hillbillies, I class myself a hillbilly. We don't use the tact or the big knowledge of telling the kids and stuff like that the right stuff. We just blurt something out, you know. Then
It
we have to
happens.
explain ourselves.
Yeah. It happens.
But no better person walked this
Chicks
earth
mix?
than Reen Rose.
And so she was the one who was adopted?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
It might have been her uncle or her brother. I can't remember.
Yeah.
It's been so long, but I can't remember exactly Reen. But I met the guy.
Yeah.
He was, later in life, he was in charge of the state park.
Yeah.
Yeah, Branham was his name. and he was in charge of the park, and I talked to him a lot. And I found out, in fact, I got Charles.
Are you sure one of the cats
Charles
had
had
pee on
never
that?
met him.
Oh, is that right?
Charles had never met him.
They might have.
And I told him who he was and everything.
Said they did.
Yeah, so,
Oh, I just smell cat pee.
yeah, but
I
I can't
smell
smell
it. I
anything.
smell
the people of the South, they
I think
don't,
they did
they don't,
league.
you know, tell,
Or it's been
Yeah.
they keep things
the rock.
down, hid, and, you know, get it out,
Out
tell
in the
him,
open.
cover it.
I agree.
Get it up so people can live with it, you know.
That's mommy's.
Mom should have never went 18 years old not knowing who her mother was,
I
Yeah.
agree.
you know, so. But things, people do, strangest people in the world are the strangest people in the world.
Yep. So Val says that you did a video chat with her today.
Oh, I did?
Yeah. I think it happened today. Maybe it was.
Yeah.
I talked,
Was it
I
today?
talked to her.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, Val, she was up there looking around for
You don't even like those ones.
For cows.
cows.
Are you gonna throw that away?
Yeah.
I could use that pole if you're gonna throw it away.
You don't want the.
I don't want all the garbage. But the pole's like, man,
Don't touch my camera, buddy. Oh.
Ollie. Ollie.
Why don't you knock it over?
Break it.
Here you go, Ollie. You want an apron?
Go play.
Now, Charles
Got two little
Rose
pockets.
is the best-hearted person
Yeah,
you
look.
can think of. But
He's a
he
good
will
guy.
tease children till they cry.
Mercilessly.
Oh, you know.
I
you
know.
Well, you guys used to run the other way when you.
But yeah, Charles and Jenny, we go hide.
There we go. Give him a minute.
But you know, he was funny. He was
Oh.
always funny.
And very, very smart. You know.
Oh yeah. Smart
Now
guy.
he was I think when your mother and I got married and went to Toledo, I think Charles and Jenny was a sophomore.
In high school?
In high school.
I
Wow.
swear he figures out all the things
I
that
believe,
he
I believe,
shouldn't
I believe
do.
that's what he could have even been a freshman. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah, him and Jenny have been together a long time.
Yeah.
I like his shoes. Skechers.
Are those the ones we got for him in Park City?
I think so.
Oh, okay.
He's just about to grow out of them too.
I might use this to make a mic boom with, and then keep that stand I have as it is, because it's useful. It's a nice,
Yeah, it is. You got the stand at NPS?
yeah.
I'm gonna tell you
I've never
something.
been to that.
Yeah.
Ollie, don't stick your finger in there.
I've heard about
Nobody
it.
knows.
I've never been there.
Yeah.
Charles.
Oh, I know about that.
You know.
I know that. Yeah.
I told you that, didn't I?
I've known that for years. Yeah.
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 And,
Yeah.
and she lives in Cleveland.
Ollie.
Ohio.
Yeah.
He promised me he would never tell anybody. And he told me, I told you.
I've known for years. I don't even remember.
Well, you had to have heard it.
I had to, but I don't even remember.
But they told me I could. They
Oh,
told me I
wow.
could.
Now he will.
Yeah. Oh, watch out. Got my thread.
Yeah, I had them fill up my finger. They asked me what to do and
Yeah.
how to find her. See.
Oh,
And I
okay.
told them how to do it. She asked me one time, and I said, okay. I said, no. She said, you can tell your family. Okay, I said, I'm going to tell them.
Yeah. Until it was okay.
Yeah, they said, okay.
We work on their cars.
But I like Jenny, but she's that way. But
Just different.
they were young. They were desperate.
Oh yeah, they were just youngsters.
It's all the leftover stuff in the house.
So I heard that Jenny keeps in touch with her.
You
So
know, that's right.
yeah.
Oh, Bob,
Yeah.
sorry.
She lives in Cincinnati.
Oh, is that right?
I think that's right. And
Why don't you go run through the
Cincinnati
yard?
is
No,
the city
do not
that
touch
your
it.
mother.
Don't!
I didn't.
What is your problem, son?
Will you make
He's
sure
all
it's
right. He's all right.
pointed?
Big arches.
He's all right.
Yeah, it's
Yeah. But she loves to come across that little bridge right there's a bridge right there. As you cross the Ohio.
Yeah.
And it's pretty. It's pretty. And your mother likes that area.
Found it. Smith and Edwards go through the RV section.
You and Esther's on to that real cool.
Yeah.
They told me I could tell my family,
Yeah.
but I never told them.
Does Darcy know and Chris know? Darcy
I
and Chris?
doubt it.
Yeah.
I doubt it, Christian.
Yeah. Chris is probably, even if they told him, he probably wouldn't retain it.
That might be so. That might be so.
Is that?
Yeah,
But
they're never
I
gonna see
didn't
it.
ask to. I didn't ask because they told me I could. But, you know, I ain't got no worries.
It doesn't, not everything has to go with them.
Chris decided not to meet her.
You go get
Chris decided not to meet her.
Oh, did he?
Yeah, he didn't want to, but Darcy did.
That's up to him. They just give him the opportunity.
Yeah.
But that don't surprise me about Darcy. She's always been on the private level.
Yeah, I don't think I've talked to, I think the last time I saw Darcy was when Charlotte got married. That's like 36 years ago.
If I seen her then, that would be the last time
Yeah.
I seen her. I can't remember that time.
But they, you know, she got married in Cambria.
Oh, did she?
Yeah, in the same little, in that little, I think she got killed, married up there in that little church that were Frankie, that we buried Frankie from.
We didn't go.
Remember the little church with
Oh, yeah.
Frankie? I think that's where they got married. Okay.
Yeah, Cambria is so pretty.
Name.
She's still a Rose though, because when I've looked her up, she's still Darcy Rose.
Is she?
Chiropractor, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Her husband is a chiropractor too, isn't he, or something like that?
I have no idea.
I think he's in that.
In that same
in
field,
that-
yeah.
Somewhere around that field there or something.
No, he's a chiropractor too.
Yeah, he's a chiropractor.
We went to the town that she practices and lives in for that Thai food. Remember we went there with John and Artie and Wendy, where we went and got that really hot Thai food.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I really liked that place.
Yeah, that was really good. It was ungodly hot.
It was
though.
San Luis Obispo.
Yeah,
San Luis Obispo, yes. That's where she lives.
they call it slow.
Huh?
They call it slow.
Slow.
SLO, San Luis Obispo.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah.
I never heard it called that.
Oh.
That's what John was calling it.
Oh.
I think they have a lot of factories and stuff there.
Don't touch that camera, bub.
Ollie, no.
But
Don't even think about it. Oliver Michael! Dad, there goes your drink.
You should put it right over here by your feet.
it's when you tip it into a shoe.
I'm sorry.
See how quickly it could happen? Just maybe over.
I see.
Yep, that's right.
You gotta sleep sometime and stab you in the eye.
Yeah.
And Lady would go, get in.
She would, because she's mean. She's got an evil heart.
Who, lady?
Our little dog Lady.
Oh.
She bit him on the nose, took a chunk of his nose out.
Oh,
Mike,
is that right?
because he was kissing her and was just trying to sleep.
Oh.
And she was
And
growling,
she was-
and she was like, "Arr, arr, chomp."
Oh, wow.
said that warning, jump.
Yeah, the growl means warning.
You should have seen Memories go after Dave.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I was
Oh, can we recreate that? I'll bring the camera and we'll
When I said,
do it again.
Recreate it.
I said,
She'll take the rest of it.
Junior and I wish
She'll
we
take a
had
big
video.
bite the next time.
I did it a bunch of times too because he was stubborn. He didn't want to give up on her. And just attacked his hand. He
Feels
started
great
to pet
sitting
him,
out here.
And he did not want to be petted.
Well, it's like that one time Bo bit
You want
that guy.
to sit in the
floor.
chair? Is
No,
your
no,
backside
no.
getting
I'm good.
sore from the cement yet?
I'm good.
Sheila
I got a lot of cushion.
That was messing with her.
I got a lot of cushion.
It's like,
The only time Sheila ever attacked a kid was they were throwing rocks at her, so she jumped the fence and she
Oh,
attacked
Who's
her.
that?
Our dog Sheila.
Is that
from
right?
years ago, yeah.
Ollie, no. I mean, she's
How you
barked at
doing,
the other
Blackie?
kids, but that was the only other time she
You
ever
okay?
hit someone.
So they'll
Good
Bill
boy.
came over today when
You've
Dick
had that
and I were
bed there a long time,
Yeah.
son.
still taping
Yeah,
Yeah.
you can, don't worry about it.
first, but
That,
Yeah, he said-
that
he
thing
said,
and we
"Listen,
made put that together for them
Dana
cats, and
just told me
they stay up there for
be sure and
a
tell you
long time.
about the VA.
Blackie,
You know,
Blackie
they
says
can-
stays there
there's a
more
lot
than,
they can do for
you know,
her
any of them.
everything. And
he
because
didn't have no
her
place to
dad
go, you know, he was with that, and
you
he,
know, in the service for a little while.
Uh-huh.
And I said, oh, he said, "You don't have
Then
to
I
pay
put that
anything." I said, "Well,
tar
we're
paper when we resurface the roof.
Right.
That's why I put the tar paper
And
there
he
so,
said, "Really?" I
so
said,
that
"Yeah."
they get there
He said,
without
"Or
getting the
I
water all in.
Yeah,
and
With
yeah.
our
everything.
That's
insurance,
nice
he
for
doesn't
'em.
have to pay a penny,
Right.
not even for
All of this is covered.
medicine.
Yeah.
And he said,
I'm sure when it rains,
because,
they're appreciative
they
of
were
it.
able to
Yeah, oh
put
yeah.
him
They
in
get a little,
nursing
I'm sure they get a little
home.
dampness,
And I
but
said, "Well, I never
they don't
heard
get
of
much
that
rain.
Because I told him they charge more than the regular nursing homes. They're expensive.
Mike and him
What kind of nursing?
resurface
You
that
talking
house.
like an Alzheimer?
Recondition
Oh,
that
okay.
house a couple
Uh-huh.
times,
Here,
that big house.
Compton, and I don't know
Oh.
where else.
Yeah.
It's downtown,
Mike,
right?
Yeah. I'm getting close to having to redo my shingles on my house, probably in a year or two.
Is that right?
Yep. Not looking forward to it.
Well, you know, it's a lot of work. It's a lot of work, especially if you take it down and then re-tar.
I know, that's the worst part is ripping the old stuff
Rip
off.
notes, go all the way down to the wood, put the tar paper, then come back up.
Yeah.
But that's the only way to do it. That's the only way to do it. Because it lasts for double the other way.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I heard. When I was growing up, they always said that it's better to go over the top, but that's not good advice.
No, because that's a lot of weight. That's a lot of weight. And you put 2 or 3 different things on that, that's a lot of weight on the house. You put a lot of stress on the house that you don't need to put on. And just, all you have to do is put a little extra work in it and you don't have the stress.
Yeah.
Stress, you don't have the stress on the house.
And they don't really, I don't blame them, they don't want to give a lot of information. And she said,
But
still,
I've liked this
you might
area
not
right here
qualify after
ever
all
since the
that,
first time
do all
I
that
ever come here.
research and everything.
But you don't need that for it.
I think South Weber's one of the nicer places in Utah.
Yeah,
That's
I
like
like
for
that.
people that
I mean,
get
it's kind of got a Park City kind of a weather to it.
Yeah.
So and
Because I read a long
it's
time
nice
ago.
too. There's not a bunch of businesses here, so
Yeah.
it's not like
Yeah.
heavy traffic. But you're close enough to Ogden that
City,
you
it's
can
not
just
even-
buzz over there.
Yeah, over here.
Yeah.
seem like a vulnerable option for them. So, because he's in hospice care and he's at home.
You want mommy to open your granola bar?
That would be
Say
fair,
open?
but I really,
You don't
open?
drive, so you wouldn't be able to go.
He's a 99.9% taking care of him all the time.
He is. He's a handful. You can't just let him go.
No.
I would not want to put anybody in.
no, these are.
He's worth it.
Don't hit Jake's car,
And
baby.
he's worth it.
Yeah, but it's nice the arrangement that Lindsay has with his dad, Kyle.
Yeah.
So she gets a week
They
off,
both get to break that.
and then she gets a week with him to spend, and then a week of her time. So it's kind of the well, not for Oliver, but it's the best of both. It's a good situation for Lindsay.
Yeah, it's good.
Well,
It'd be
I'm
better-
the
it'd be
one that
better.
picks him up from school and takes him to therapy,
Yeah.
so I still get to see him every day regardless.
Yeah,
He
but it's
just
good.
doesn't come
You
home
just said
with
Dell.
me.
It's good for your mother and dad, and his
couldn't
mother
figure out
and
what you were
father,
talking
and
about. That would Dell.
all sides of the family. You know.
Well, he was over here.
But it's good that you all work together
that's good.
on it. That's that working together.
One thing
a little
I
bit
do,
here and there.
No.
yeah, one thing I do have to say is we've gotten really, really lucky that every single person in the family seems to be on the same page with him.
Yes. It makes it much easier.
yeah.
Much easier.
And no matter where he goes, I'm not really worried about
Yeah, right.
him being taken care of.
Yeah.
Well, now that he's not going over to
Scott's all the time.
Numbnuts' house.
No, I think he still does. It's just it's not big of an issue since they no longer live there.
Scott is at the fault too.
Kyle's biological dad.
Oh, okay.
He's a little rough. He's
He's a
only,
hothead.
Is he?
but Kyle's stepdad that lives with his mom is a really good guy. He's like the salt of the earth.
One
kind of guy.
one overcomes the other one.
Yep,
And, yeah.
yep.
Great.
He goes by Opa. And-
Yeah.
Ollie and Opa have the cutest. It's like Mom and Ollie.
Yeah.
Him and Ollie's like Mom and Ollie. They're just
You know, it's funny. Is he's
thick as thieves.
He's closer to his step families than he is to
Than
his
he is to
biological
his
family.
yeah.
That happens. That happens. And nothing wrong with it.
No, there's nothing wrong. It's just
Yeah,
more
but that-
people to love it.
That's right.
It's
That's great.
He's a lucky kid.
Oh yeah.
anybody and everybody loves this kid.
Yeah,
Like
yeah, oh,
I
yeah.
get told by his teachers and his therapists constantly that like
Well, if you don't,
they all love the days that they get to work with Oliver.
if you think something wrong with that, you better look at that person looking back at you in the mirror.
Yeah.
Right.
Because he got home, I think we were home first, and he got home and he sees me and he runs. And he's smiling.
Yeah.
And then jumps in the
Oh,
lap.
yeah.
Yeah. He loves me, but nothing like he loves this one.
Yeah.
He glows when he's.
Oh, sure.
It goes me, Kyle, Mom, and Opa, and then everybody else.
In a bunch. And anybody will fit in. That's great.
Yeah, Rick's a good guy.
Yeah.
He's a really good grandpa.
But
I have a lot of respect. For
this
him.
ain't a bad one right here.
Nope. No, Mike is really good with him too.
I know.
And he likes to feel Mike's face, his whiskers.
Is that right?
He likes it when I don't shave. And he just,
Oh. Ain't that something?
Cherokee milk great too. Like
They
Kyle and I
hang
don't get
on
along
to the
too well, but
smallest thing.
his family.
What's that?
Children hang on to the smallest thing.
Oh, I know. Yep.
It's so important.
Something just immaterial to somebody else that they just, they're right there.
Well, actually, right now we're kind of getting along, but I think it's because he wants something from me. So.
What are you doing, Ollie?
He's ready to go. He's ready to go.
Where you going? Oh, he was gonna be digging.
Yeah, I went around that way because I put my smoker out by the barbecue.
Oh.
No.
Jacob.
Howdy.
You tell me when you get cold and we'll get you.
I'm good. I'm good.
Yep.
You silly.
Yum.
Yum, yum.
Don't touch. Don't touch.
Don't
Don't
think about it.
touch it.
Don't want to trip.
It's like mommy's
just
camera.
bounced
Don't
back
touch.
Oh, sure.
We heard him like he was crying up in his room. First we listened, me and Lindsay, and we hear him go, ah. And then it turned to a cry. So we're like, oh, he got hurt.
Better check him out.
It bit his lip.
Did he?
Oh yeah, and it only bled a little bit. He was good, but it's funny when he actually hurts himself because he'll go, ow!
Is that right?
Yeah, and then if he's good at that point, that's all he's gonna do.
Yeah.
But if he is actually hurt, from there he'll cry.
Oh. Yeah.
And I was telling him earlier, I was like, be careful. And he's like, be careful. And then you say, Oliver, no. And he goes, I don't know.
The new one is you know.
You know.
You go potty. Ollie, let's go potty. You go potty. Well.
I think I will.
Lindsay was changing his diaper and he had poop. And I heard her telling Mike, that's poo juice. And I'm like, poo juice? That's okay. And then Mike was taking it to wash his hands, and I hear Lindsay going, and that's the part that just makes me laugh.
He accidentally put him in a swim diaper, and swim diaper's not meant to hold in moisture, and
No.
so it just like leaked.
Yeah, yes, of course. Yes.
And I just laugh when I hear people gag. I think it's hilarious.
Don't fall backwards.
Watch out, Bubba.
Oliver.
And there's rocks.
Well, swim diaper doesn't hold in moisture. What's the point of it then?
It's to hold it. Well, it's to hold it in just long enough for you to be able to get them out of the pool
And
without
change 'em.
pee and poo getting everywhere.
No.
Yeah, but since like he had sat in it for a couple of minutes, it was like completely soaked through.
I didn't know they made diapers like that.
Oh,
It's so they can go in the pool.
They specialize in a lot of things nowadays. Specialists.
Yeah.
Hey, they put that dye
There's
in
a
the
lot
pool
of
now.
there's a lot
Yeah.
of experimentation.
Although I don't know if
Yeah.
that's
It goes
just
into
a
a lot of
rumor or
things
not.
now.
Yeah, I
Like
know.
I've never actually
years
seen
ago,
it
they
happen,
didn't
and
do
I know people
yeah.
still pee in pools.
There's no dye in the pool.
Yeah.
I can
There is
tell
no
you.
dye?
No, I can
Okay.
tell you.
I was like, I know for a fact people still pee in pools, and I've never seen the pool change color, so I think that's a lie.
No, they just add a
Yeah,
little
because
more.
that would get people
Just
freaked
throw more
out.
chemicals in there.
That's all. That's all.
They'd have to shut the pool down like every 30 minutes to clean it.
Yeah.
I've been kicked out of pools a long time ago if they'd had that stuff in.
I got kicked out of one before I even made it in it.
That's great. That's great.
There's a box up. up there on the counter.
Huh?
What are you doing?
This edge is not right.
Oh.
Did we do it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that would
There's
be
tons
better.
of boxes and stuff.
No, then that edge is not
I got big ones down. I got a big one downstairs that
What's
the
that?
toaster came in. Box.
Oh,
Boxes. Envelope. You had an envelope too, right?
Oh, shoot, I
Oh,
didn't
is
know I
that
was
box
supposed to
from the
go.
soup box thing?
No, it's
he petting one of
he
the
ordered a
cats?
jug, a special jug.
Boots. Oh, okay.
Look at her.
But he's
you told
actually
me-
You know where
petting the
he keeps
kitty.
go- You know where
Normally
he
he
keeps
just
going,
ignores
Letty?
animals.
No, Oliver, get out of there.
Out
Oh,
back,
really?
Like
Oh.
crawling
He's
up.
just using
underneath.
that as a
There's a
distraction
diversion.
so he could get to the
I
water.
forgot there was a hole
Oh,
in the bed, in the back of it.
Yeah.
And he comes up through the hole.
Well, he came running across the yard, and we're like, oh, and he's just,
Yeah, he was in the Suburban.
oh,
in the
who
back.
was?
Yeah.
boots.
Who's was he?
Yeah. What are you doing, buddy?
You want to try to push that now, Mike?
Yeah, let's do it.
Marcus missed clocking out. Well, that's so it's Marcus.
Where you gonna push?
The car.
The Corvette. Because it's outside the garage.
Maybe
Oh.
he actually listened to what I do.
They need some help,
Oh,
everybody.
Mom, have you actually like fully looked at this picture?